For over 75 years, we've witnessed moments that will last forever. Records and trophies, firsts and onlys, game-changing innovations. From the heroes we admire to the joy of watching them play. Our history defines us, inspires us, and pushes us into the future. Celebrating 75 years of changing the game.
Don't let anyone tell you there are things we cannot change. We've done hard things before. We'll face hard things again, but we're doing it. We've spent the past 20 years advancing ways to repair heart valves so more people can return to their normal lives. When every second counts during a stroke, we're shaving hours off treatment times to save more people from disability. When some people experienced mysterious COVID symptoms and had nowhere to go, our team created the first center for post-COVID care. And so thousands of people will live, will go back to their kids, their partners, their parents, simply because a whole bunch of people in here keep making medicine better. So if anyone ever tells you there's no other way,
don't listen.
We find a way. Mount Sinai.
Jerry, ready?
Sets the pivot foot. And then throws it over the shoulder of Brownlee, where Austin Taylor was waiting. My goodness.
Austin Taylor.
I appreciate Austin Taylor, the goal scorer. We all knew this was coming. Thank you.
Hey, fans, welcome to Pride Night. Grab your limited edition prize list at the merch tent. 50% off all proceeds from this list.
The right spot where there's no chance we're going to go to Taylor.
Before they're gone.
Get a better angle on it here. Yeah, he thought Freestyle would go back to that same space. That was right for Atlanta.
Welcome to City Park Stadium and Skidelsky Field as we celebrate the Flames' 25th season. Included in that 25th season, a national championship in the USL and 2 more visits to the Final Four. This evening's contest is in the Metropolitan Division's Eastern Conference, with the Flames hosting FC Motown from Morristown, New Jersey. And we also welcome, walking out with the players, our Flames 2009 Premier team, who won today in Kingston 2-1 to end a very successful spring season. They will also serve as ball boys
Are
today.
you kidding me?
Here are the starting lineups. Motown is coached by Tom Shields and assisted by Duncan Stanwyck, Jabil Buftana, and Zach Raw.
Mine or his?
The captain is Kyle Linares, number 1 in the midfield. The goalkeeper, number 41, Shane Keenan. On defense, number 5, Bryce LaBelle. Number 36, Maurice Williams. Number 2, Maximus Jennings. And number 25, William Stroud. In the midfield, joining Captain Linares, number 15, Jack Borden. Number 10, Kurt Caleb. And on the forward line, number 12, Mika Garnett. Number 7, Samuel Sarver. And number 16, Brendan McSorley. For your Westchester Flames, they're coached by Josie Dos Santos and assisted by Marco Montegudo. The captain, number 5, defender Steve Thallinger. The goalkeepers, number 1, Konstantinos Parisis. Joining Captain Thallinger on the defensive line, number 4, Dino Ferratovich. Number 23, Hugo Jenkinson. And number 3, Enza Sana. In the midfield, number 11, Lorenzo Boselli. Number 3, Gardwin Party. And number 6, Cade Erickson. The forwards, number 17, Matias Morales Albiel. Number 9, Matos Melchiori Guglielmi. And number 10, Bruno Rosa. The officials for tonight: Christopher Crocker is your referee. Your assistant referees are Ms. Alexa Ligori, Mr. Jacob Fisher, and the fourth official, Mr. Ignacio Guzman. We will not play the national anthem because it was played earlier, so we only play the national anthem once for a doubleheader according to USL guidelines. Please proceed to take your positions on the field.
All right, folks, welcome back to another USL2 matchup. Tonight, we have your Westchester Flames in their 25th season at 1-2-1, taking on FC Motown of Morristown, New Jersey, coming into the matchup with 1 win and 4 losses. Today, we have a huge matchup here in New Rochelle and City Park at about 65 degrees, a cool, brisk 65 degrees for you all today. We're going to have a nice, great matchup for the Westchester Flames today in this USL2 matchup. They're coming off a tie versus FA Euro with goals scored by their 2 leading scorers, Lorenzo Baselli and Bruno Rosa, with 5 goals on the season towards the top of the league. And FC Motown is looking to break their 4-loss losing streak, sitting at 9th in the Metropolitan Division. Match between the Metropolitan Eastern Divisions between these 2 clubs, coming off the first win in the first game of their season. Motown looking to get back on track. As teams shake hands in the middle of the field, we'll look to have action with you all shortly. Those white jerseys you see all around the track are not additional players or anybody's. They're simply the ball boys of the 2009 Premier League. They're an affiliate club of the Westchester Flames. And they're making sure that nothing gets past them. They keep every ball around the play. And they're going to be helping us out all day today. Folks, we're ready for action for your Westchester Flames. We'll have kickoff with you all shortly. Right in the middle of the field is Matos Guilherme of the Westchester Flames. And there's the first whistle. They'll take off. Westchester Flames will have this first possession, and immediately coming out in a matchup that seems a little foreign to what we've seen before. 2 middle defenders are playing further back than the rest of their wings. Certainly reflects a lot of their game plan and what we've seen throughout the rest of the season. Their wing defenders seem to spend a lot of the time playing up, as you see Lorenzo Baselli taking one further into the middle of the field along with Matos Guilherme. Baselli, maybe one of the most decorated players on this Westchester Flames team. After spending a few years at Dallas College in Richland from 2019 to 2021, as he takes in towards the middle of the field, puts a shot up, hits it off of Maurice Williams, Seton Hall defender for Motown. Spending a couple years at Dallas College, Richland, became a 3-time National Junior College champion. Then transferred to Syracuse, 2022 ACC All-Tournament Team Selection. Huge goals all along the ACC tournament, and eventually became a national champion with Syracuse. One of his teammates from Syracuse, Kirk Olive, is also in the game for Motown, number 10. We will see him throughout the game. He's currently at about midfield, as Shane Keenan, goalie of Motown, sends that one away. There's William Stroud sending it to the near corner. Brendan McSorley. McSorley of Providence College, leading scorer of this FC Motown team, scored 4 goals in the season. And that's been the story of Motown. They've been able to score goals, but they haven't been able to convert those into wins. A lot of their losses have been very close games, and they're looking to come away with a win here in New Rochelle. Paresis sending that one away carefully. Goalie at Loyola Maryland University, yes. Paresis, who didn't start for the Flames this season, that was Maurice Koenig, who's a goalie at Felician University. But Paresis has taken over the starting job. Starting in the second game of the season, he hasn't looked back. And went back away to Stroud again. Now Bryce LaBelle. Starting defender for the University of Louisville. And now back to the Flames. Steph Thallinger and Hugo Jenkinson heading up that middle defense. Both of them play collegiately at Monroe College. Steph Thallinger, the captain, the German import. As the foul is called there against Stroud. Matthias Abel on the receiving end of that. But back to Thallinger, the captain from Germany for the Flames, playing alongside Hugo Jenkinson from England. An exception and a bit of miscommunication there between Eriksson and Sassana. Down the sideline is Micah Garnett from St. John's. Now to the outside, back into the middle and into the back of the net. It's a goal there for FC Motown.
We are very pleased to be joined on the sideline tonight by the voice of the New York Empire, Dan Hilton. Dan, I'm curious to hear your thoughts on what you...
And it looked to be Kyle Linares, captain for the FC Motown, number 11. His third goal on the season. First today, FC Motown up early in the 5th minute, 1-0.
Was up and scoring in the 4th minute with a goal by the captain, Kyle Linares. Motown leads 1-0.
Back again. Here's Baselli with the Flames. Getting it backwards to Dino Feratovic. Eriksson back to Sana. Eriksson, who scored in the second game. It was a 5-2 win earlier in the season for the Flames. Eriksson kicked off the scoring for the Flames, the Westchester Flames.
Offside.
And has not looked back since, as the offside is called against Motown. Dallinger trying to get around McSorley. But the deflection keeps it in the Flames' territory dangerously. And now here comes Samuel Sarver trying to set up his teammate Kirk Kalov. And Konstantinos Paresis gets that out. Uphill again, going backwards. Dallinger again, up the middle, looking for Bruno Rosa. Rosa, who is the leading scorer on this Flames team, looking to set up a teammate. Here's Guilherme. Guilherme getting around the goalie, Keenan. And Guilherme falling down. Keenan sending that one out of touch. Baratovic getting the throw in quickly. Flames looking to operate on Motown's side of the field. Anyway, Rosa, who has 5 goals on the season, leads the Westchester Flames squad, has most of the goals for the Flames. Rosa's 5 compared to the Flames' 8. And here's Rosa again, working inside. Now looking for Guilherme again. Now he's a shot by Sana. Over the goal will be a goal kick.
This will be a goal kick.
Shane Keenan spent 2 years at the University of Connecticut. Did not play either year, then transferred to Montclair State. And then immediately became a Goal of the Year candidate at Montclair State. Tripped up is Kalov by Godwin Party. And now going backwards is Jack Borden back to his goalie. Borden taking it again, pressured immediately. And now Kalov flipping the field, going to the far sideline. The header keeps it in play, but Jenkinson corrals it for a second. Samuel Sarver now hitting the ground. Jenkinson throws the leg out there, no whistle. Baselli also on the ground. Now Rosa looking for a bill. Nothing there. Borden of Lafayette College looking for a man. Faratovic steps in front of it. Borden. Back to Stroud and LaBelle. Erickson corrals it now. Here's Baselli off the deflection of Party. Baselli looking for a man. Now there's Rosa on the outside. Rosa working against Maximus Jennings. Rosa getting caught up with an arm. Now here's Party. Party with a shot off the back. And now the deflection by Abil. Abil back up with a leg. Abil looking for another man. A few headers from the Motown players. And that ball finally sent out. Dowlinger bringing it back into the mix. Erickson with a touch. And now Faratovic, another wing defender who has no problem stepping up to score offensively. Getting it toward the center now is Guillerme, pressuring Keenan, so Keenan sending it away. Now there's Baselli charging one, can't get there. Captain Kyle Linares looking for a man. There's the deflection. Linares finally gets it back to the sideline. Now Linares taking it himself, working against Sana. Linares tripped up. Sana able to get it around him. Sana himself from the Gambia plays collegiately at Manhattan College, and a whistle's blown against Kalov.
Motown foul. Direct free kick for Westchester.
Dowlinger on the ground. Gets it to Guillerme. Now here's Baselli. Rosa with good footwork, working around Jennings.
Goal kick.
Goal kick from Motown here. Keenan will take it. Erickson looking for something here. Abil racing. Abil will get to it. He stays on side. Abil with good footwork working towards the middle. The shot just left. Keenan was ready for it.
Shot by Morelli Salvio.
Here's Erickson ready to take the corner kick. Rosa coming in. Rosa will get it. Gets it back to Erickson. Erickson will take another shot towards the middle. Jenkinson going up. Two men fall on the floor. It's out of play. And it will be a goal kick for Motown. Downfield is Salov. Kurt Salov trying to work around a Bill. And Salov gets it off the field off the pass from McSorley. Now here's Erickson towards the middle. Here's Rosa, the leading goal scorer. Can't get it on the backside now. Guillerme, Rosa in the area. Guillerme not able to get it. Deflected by Keenan. And now Baselli, Bill will take his shot. Deflected again. Erickson recovers. Party. Now a Bill to Baselli. Baselli takes his shot. No good. Deflected. And now Sana on the outside working against Garnett. Sana will have the throw in. Rosa working against Jennings. The whistle's blown. And Feratovic is audibly frustrated. We heard it from the booth.
Last shot was by Rosa. With the save by Keenan.
Over midfield. Guillerme running into Kolov. Kolov hits the ground. Baselli worked a bit too fast for the ball as to reset to Erickson. Erickson trying to get one away. Looked for Guillerme. And McSorley puts it back to midfield. Party again. Now near side to a Bill. Abel. To far side. Sana looking towards the middle. Keenan gets in front of it. After the early goal by Linares. Flames have put a lot of pressure on Motown's side of the ball. Here's Jenkinson playing further up the defense. The shot deflected by Sarver. Sarver not giving up on it, going right after Party. Here's Party up in the middle. Guillerme with a great pass. A Bill with a good look back towards the middle. Here's Rosa going backwards. A shot by Baselli, the national champion at Syracuse University. Puts the equalizer past Keenan, and it's a 1-1 game here in the 16th minute.
Scored by number 11, Lorenzo Baselli.
That's Baselli's third of the season.
That's Baselli's third of the season. Assist by Bruno Rosa.
Rosa also in the area for the assist.
In the 17th minute now.
And we've got a competitive game here early, folks. Both teams desperately looking for a win here today. One apiece on the season. Paresis finds Baselli far side. A little handsy, and there's the call against Jack Borden. Party, a Bill calling for it. A Bill coming in, keeps it in play with a great and out of play, excuse me, was not in play.
Touch. Throw in for Motown.
Throw in from Stroud. There's McSorley hitting the ground, and that one sent away by LaBelle. And caught by Sana, the whistle was blown.
Flames foul. Free kick for Motown.
Here's the Bell with a free kick. Sarver looking inside. Now here's Garnett. Garnett with good speed. Can't get around Thallinger, though. There's a shot almost by Linares. Wanted his second, but just too far left. Here's a throw-in for the Flames. And now here's Stroud going backwards from Colgate University. Sana with a header puts it back to Maurice Williams. Keenan taking a touch, finding Stroud again. Cannot keep it in play. Here's a throw in for a Bill. Now Feratovic will take it. Into Partey. Sarver in the area. Sarver certainly on a watch list there for the Westchester Flames. Jack Borden out to McSorley. McSorley getting around Feratovic for the moment. Now Sarver coming up for the minute. Jenkinson puts a slide tackle on there, and there's a yellow card for Jenkinson. Brendan McSorley, again the leading goal scorer for this FC Motown team, writhing in pain. On his back, holding his right leg. McSorley slow to get up. And now walking under his own power. There's that one towards the middle. Paris is coming up to get it. Free kick was taken by Kirk Kolov, number 10. Rosa taking a touch. Guillerme calling for it. But again, Keenan coming up quickly. A nice touch there from McSorley. Stroud had it for the moment. Now Feratovic. Back over his head by Bryce LaBelle. Linares back towards the middle of the field, going far sideline. Changes direction, goes back towards the middle, and then deflected by Party. Now there's Baselli in a foot race. Baselli getting a bit handsy, and there's a foul called. Erickson will take the free kick. Baselli changing directions, going towards the middle. Keenan gets in front of it. A Bill not there. A Bill not in the right place at the right time. And now here comes Sarver going the other way. Sarver on the ground, and there's a whistle. Erickson insistent, and he pokes the ball away. Sarver is beside himself. And Sarver throws an elbow toward Baselli. Center official tells him Baselli pleading his case, but will play on. Bryce LaBelle will take the free kick. That went out to Kalov. Feratovic deflection. McSorley trying to work inside. And now here's Stroud. Dallinger. And Sarver in the area. Dallinger will walk it out of play. Bill calling for it. Nice touch, can't get it backwards. And now McSorley gets it around Party. Garnett can't get there. Kalov towards the middle, off of Jenkinson. Another shot by Garnett. Off of Jenkinson again. Rosa. Now here's Erickson, finds a Bill. Abel goes backwards, setting up Feratovic now. From Iona University. Trying to get around Sarver, and he will. A Bill. Playing it on the ground now, Feratovic back again to Dallinger. Dallinger looked to send it away, but took a breath. Rosa finding Erickson, fellow teammate at Monroe College. Away to the middle, Keenan catches it. Not only teammates on this Flames team, but teammates collegially are Dallinger, Erickson, Rosa, Jenkinson, Ali Kamara, a reserve for tonight's game, among others. Teammates at Monroe College. Garnett goes backwards. And now McSorley again. McSorley against Feratovic. Gets around Feratovic. McSorley puts a shot at Dallinger. Off his back, and Parisas can't get to it. Corner kick for Motown. Kalov took it. Kalov going back towards the center. A couple ahead. Can't get to it. Dallinger. And now Parisas will take the goal kick. Abil after getting dragged down by Stroud, no whistle. Kalov and LaBelle deciding with, and now LaBelle kicking it out to the captain Linares. Back inside to Sarver. And there's Kalov. And now McSorley. Great save there by Parisas. Goal kick again will be taken by Kalov. This one away towards the center over the goal. Looked like McSorley, who had the header go over the goal. Dallinger and Erickson going backwards. Parisas now to the far side. That one away and over the head of Feratovic. Party to Baselli and now Erickson. Here is Party. Baselli letting the ball ride to him. Baselli on his own with Borden. And now Sana de Rosa. Rosa looking. Rosa gets around it. Rosa, the leading goal scorer of the Flames, ends up on the ground. And Maurice Williams of Motown will clear it. Sam Sarver in the area but can't get to it. Erickson going backwards, making Linares second guess for a moment. Baselli again. Out of play into throw-in for the Flames. Sana Erickson running in. He wanted it. Sana now back to Erickson. Off the foot of Salov. Salov gets back into it. He collides with Party. No call there. Sarver gets around Jenkinson. Dallinger going to help. Sarver in towards the middle. Number 11, Linares. The captain again has a goal earlier today. He's looking for a second. Linares! Off into the goal and now a header. And it seems to be another score for Motown. Looked like Micah Garnett had the header after Linares put a shot up. Ken, goal or no? Goal? Goal? So goal by Micah Garnett, number 12, after the shot from Kyle Linares.
Goal scored by number 12, Micah Garnett.
And Garnett has his second of the season.
From number 11, Kyle Linares. FC Motown leads 2-0. The goal was in the 31st minute.
FC Motown, 31st minute goal. 2 goals Motown, 1 goal Westchester Flames. Erickson sending it over. The header by LaBelle to keep it into Kalov's territory. Now Feratovic in the area. Dallinger puts it out of play. Here's a throw-in by Linares. McSorley fighting with Dallinger. Dallinger throwing an arm out. And Party collecting himself back to Dallinger. Extending fully is McSorley. And he's rewarded with a Motown throw-in. Guillerme, a nice back pass to Abil. That one over the head of McSorley by number 15, Jack Borden. Williams. Now a Notre Dame defender after spending a couple seasons with Seton Hall University. Sana coming in. Paris is colliding. Whistle blown. Sana looked to be trying to keep Micah Garnett
For Westchester.
at bay. Trying to give Konstantinos Parisas enough room. But it ended up in a collision, but no harm, no foul, it seems. Stroud back toward the middle. Here's Linares. Linares changing direction for the moment, working against Erickson. Flag goes up. It'll be a throw-in for the Flames.
Musculoskeletal problems. Call on ONS, Orthopedic and Neurosurgery Specialist, located in Westchester, Greenwich, and other locations in nearby Connecticut.
Off the chest of Baselli. Baselli looking for a Bill again. A Bill. Back to Baselli. A Bill had a lot of looks there. Baselli able to get further in, looking for a Bill again. McSorley's got it again. Going backwards, and then further up the field was Bryce LaBelle looking. Now Baselli off the deflection of William Stroud. Here comes the Flames corner kick. A Bill away into the middle, up in the air. Keenan able to get to it. Going over the head of Kirk Koloff. And now down on the ground is Bruno Rosa. The official calling for the trainers. And Bruno Rosa holding his head. Rosa now upright. Talking with one of the trainers. Looks like he's saying he's okay. Gives a thumbs up to Shane Keenan. Keenan reciprocates.
Soccer.com says
Looked like Rosa maybe went out, looked for a header, and banged his head against someone else's, maybe shoulder or other head.
available at soccer.com.
And we'll play on. LaBelle further up the field. Sarver in the area, but Dallinger gets the header on it. Party looking up. There's Rosa again, right immediately back into action. Jennings now playing further up towards midfield. Party again, a Bill calling for it. A Bill will get it, at least in his area. Stroud tried to put a stop to it. Now a Bill trying to work against McSorley. A Bill on the ground now. No whistle. Jack Borden. The pass from Kirkaloff. Dallinger again. Now Erickson looking. Erickson. Baselli further inside. Rosa again. Rosa back into action. Rosa now to Erickson. Erickson, he had the first of the Westchester Flames season. Looking for that one there. And over the goal.
Mount Sinai Hospital is one of the nation's largest and most respected hospitals, acclaimed internationally for excellence in clinical care.
Maurice Williams putting that one away and out of play. Was looking for the St. John's midfielder in Garnett.
Pretty good defense by J.P. Burns on Jack Williams. Forced the reset. Oscar
Sana's header. Right back now, eventually put back onto the play. Party to Thallinger. Feratovic going wide. Let's see if he finds him. Instead, he gets a bill. Baselli and Erickson. The other two goal scorers not named Bruno Rosa for the Westchester Flames. That one in the air. Sana's header looking for Guilherme. Matos Guilherme goes outside to a Bill. A Bill working against Jennings again. Sana toward the middle. Keenan catches that one. Keenan right there. And he throws it across his body to Stroud. Kalov again. There's Stroud looking for men. There's Samuel Sarver on the outside. Sarver gets around Thallinger for the moment. Tries to put a shot up. No good there. Erickson. And now there's Baselli. Rosa. Party surveying. Now there's Baselli working against Bryce LaBelle. McSorley of Providence came in to help. And now here's the throw in for the Flames.
In the Metropolitan Division this evening, FA Copa is at Morris Elite. The Manhattan Soccer Club is in Newark, being hosted by Ironbound.
Throw in for the Flames. Baselli not ready for it. Rosick tried to keep it in play. There's the goal kick, and now Linares with under 5 minutes left to play in regulation of this first half. Linares streaking past Erickson. Thallinger gets it away from Sarver.
Take a statement. And while you're there, check Puma.com.
Kalov, a shot! Just left. Konstantinos Parisas went full extension, but the shot was wide.
Snacks and soft drinks are available at the entrance gate under the blue tent. Snacks and soft drinks available for your purchase now and at the halftime.
Erickson to Thallinger. And now out is Motown. Thallinger looking. Sarver can't stop. Thallinger runs into him. Now Sarver back on the ground from Jenkinson. And we'll see what the official decides here. Talking to two of the Flames defenders. Parisas now walking in. More players coming in to talk. We'll see what the center official decides here. Looks like he's bringing a wall of Westchester Flames players further inside. It'll be a kick. It'll be a free kick outside of the box. So it saves the Flames a penalty kick and potentially dig themselves further into a hole. Instead, they'll have the opportunity to put 6 Flames in.
Direct free kick for FC Motown.
This one away. Linares over the goal.
And the shot is wide. Shot taken by Kyle Linares.
So Linares' free kick. And now Stroud going backwards. LaBelle. Had the last touch, so Feratovic will take the throw in. Feratovic looking for Guilherme. And now throwing going the other way. Jenkinson. That one going away. A Bill. Up in the air, still a whiff. A Bill working by himself, and the shot by Feratovic straight up into the air. Party tries to get his look, and Keenan takes it himself.
This will be a corner kick.
And it looks like a bad break there for Shane Keenan as he stepped out of play with the ball in his hand. It'll be a corner kick for the Flames, and it'll give them an opportunity to score again before the half concludes. A Bell's kick is away. Rosa, the leading goal scorer, goes inside. A couple men in the area. And there's Matos Guilherme, his first goal of the season. The Westchester Flames' second of the game, and that's the equalizer in the 45th minute.
In the 45th minute.
A Bill not taking the shot himself off of the corner kick. Rosa getting inside, trying to put a shot in between.
Score by Matos Melchiori Guilherme. His first of the season.
Rosa going inside, putting that ball about 6 inches away from that goal line. And Matos Guilherme
We're now in stoppage time.
will have 1 minute of stoppage time. And there's another shot there just wide. Guilherme looking for his second. Bill looking for more men, trying to get his defenders inside. Guilherme put that one into the back of the net from about 6 inches away. And he jumps into the arms of Bruno Rosa for celebration. Keenan away. Garnett there. Now Kyle Linares with an opportunity. Looking to get the lead back for Motown. Hits it right into Jenkinson, and then here comes Erickson. Erickson on his horse. Back to Baselli. Baselli going. Deflected by Williams. Linares gets it again. And there's the end of the first half, folks. We have an equal score here. FC Motown 2, Westchester Flames 2. We'll have action with you all shortly, folks. I'm Daniel Lang. Thank you all for spending the first half with us. We'll see you all with second half action shortly.
For over 75 years, we've witnessed moments that will last forever. Records and trophies, firsts and onlys, game-changing innovations. From the heroes we admire to the joy of watching them play. Our history defines us, inspires us, and pushes us into the future. Celebrating 75 years of changing the game.
Don't let anyone tell you there are things we cannot change. We've done hard things before. We'll face hard things again, but we're doing it. We've spent the past 20 years advancing ways to repair heart valves so more people can return to their normal lives. When every second counts during a stroke, we're shaving hours off treatment times to save more people from disability. When some people experienced mysterious COVID symptoms and had nowhere to go, our team created the first center for post-COVID care. And so thousands of people will live, will go back to their kids, their partners, their parents, simply because a whole bunch of people in here keep making medicine better. So if anyone ever tells you there's no other way, don't listen. We find a way. Mount Sinai.
All right, folks, back again here in New Rochelle at City Park. We have a tie game here, Westchester Flames 2 and FC Motown 2. Very exciting first half we've seen so far. We expect nothing less in the second half. As there's that first whistle, and the captain, Kyle Linares, will bring that ball backwards to kick it off for FC Motown back here in New Rochelle. Last half of a doubleheader, both USL A and USL 2 between these two clubs. As Rosa tries to keep it away from Jack Borden, we have one note of a substitution, a halftime substitution for the Westchester Flames.
Substitutions to start the second half.
Matthias Abil, who
For
was a streaking midfielder,
Motown,
number 17 for the Westchester
number
Flames,
37,
in
Lucas Ross.
comes
He replaces
number 7,
number 16,
Maroof Barry.
Brendan McSorley. Also for Motown, into the game, number 6, Simon Knui. And he replaces number 10, Kurt Kalob. For the
Corner kick from
Flames,
Erickson, that one away
number 7, Maroof Barry.
into the middle. Muscling out of the way is
Number 17,
Guillerme.
Matias Morales Albil.
Guillerme now hitting the ground, no whistle blown.
All 3 substitutions to start the second half.
Dowlinger Jenkinson going backwards. Gonna have to be careful, and there's a whistle. Sam Sarver looking for a teammate. There he goes, streaking into the middle. Paresis into the side, and Sana clears it. Looks like number 37, Lucas Ross, plays collegiately at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and Paresis extends out to save that one. There's Maroof Barry, the new substitute for the Flames. Barry hits the ground, and there's a whistle. Bruno Rosa in a spin cycle, now on his back. And no whistle blown. Josie Dela Cruz, head coach of the Westchester Flames, visibly upset. Guillerme just behind him, and now here's Garnett working against Baselli. Garnett going one way, reversing the other time, and now hitting the ground. No whistle blown there. The other coaches are adamant. Now here's Baselli. Opposite end, back to Rosa on the outside. As the sun sets and the lights turn on, both teams looking to get back into the win column. Hugo Jenkinson. And now Party on his back. Here comes Motown. In charging Jenkinson. And great defense from Jenkinson, getting it back to Paresis. Borden. Now Garnett going the other way. Linares hitting the ground. And Party helps Linares back up. And Sasana keeping that one in play for the moment. And Rosa's header get to Matos Guillerme. Barry streaking on the side, out racing Ross. Going backwards to Erickson. Baselli on his way, and now back to Barry. Party. Linares, a bit of a push from Party, no call. A man on the ground, but Feratovic comes back with it. Baselli gets in front of it. Erickson with good speed. Erickson chased by a couple men. Now Rosa stepping up. And off the back of Maximus Jennings, number 2. Erickson again, shot over the goal. Keenan sends that goal kick away. Quickly on the back, and now Barry stops on a dime for a moment, going backwards. Barry finds Jenkinson. Sana upfield, finds Baselli. Maurice Williams keeping it now. Jennings going sky high. Jennings, a former 3-star high school recruit, ended up at Georgetown University. And now Sarver from Indiana University in Bloomington. There's a shot in the middle. Gets in front of it is Feratovic. And after the rebound by Linares, he cannot put it into the back of the net, and it's wide left. Linares looking for his second of the night. And to put Motown back up ahead.
Correction by the captain. Kyle Linares, 2 shots.
Barry working all by himself. And now on his ground, Erickson upset. Barry, after being surrounded by 3 Motown players, gets the play back to the Flames. That one up into the air. Rosa in the area trying to muscle his way in. Looked like Lucas Ross. And there's a foul against the Flames. It'll be a free kick. Not able to keep it in play is Micah Garnett. And Sana has the throw in. Back to Party. And Sana lets Party go up. Jenkinson on his own. Erickson. There's a new substitute, Simon Canoe. Going up is Board and Baselli. Baselli ends up on the ground. It's a free kick for the Flames. A lot more chippy this game has become in the second half. And Baselli ends up back onto the ground again, and then another whistle. Sarver shouting. Called against Borden.
regardless of what happens down in Austin. Already beaten Austin once, and they don't play the Soul again in the regular season.
Jenkinson again. Finding Sana, and now has Baselli in the top. Guilherme in the area, but Baselli shot way right.
It's really going to be interesting, fellas, in the South Division. Boston, Atlanta, and Carolina certainly are the top three. And one of them is going to get home field advantage and straight advance to that quarterfinal round of the playoffs. And it's really tough to know who it's going to be. I mean, Carolina, Austin tonight.
Keenan setting up a couple times.
Two more Flyers hustle games.
Now settles on just
That'll be huge.
hitting it as hard as he can. Williams gives it an extra couple push. Dallinger's header gives it back to Paresis. Paresis throwing across his body, goes to the far sideline. Feratovic. And now back to Keenan.
BL legends. 33, but only 34 seconds left. Shows you that New York is still ready to defend that title. You could have had questions after the last couple of weeks. You know it's going to play a tight game against DC. They always are. But in this case, they've done a great job tonight looking at the South Division standings. Currently, Carolina leads Boston 10-7 at halftime.
Borden. Now here's Jennings. Rosa draws the whistle.
The New York Empire have made so much history already, and this incredible run of greatness will continue tonight against an excellent Atlanta opponent. It's going to be their 25th straight win at home. That's within 6 of the Madison Radicals, who won 31 straight at Free Stevens Field. The New York Empire challenged tonight.
Erickson. That one away. The header rejected.
We're too good.
Erickson puts it back on the ground, and now he's Party. Erickson again. Back towards the middle. Barry. And now back in the middle. Baselli keeps it on the ground. Baselli's shot again deflected. Garnett keeping it out. Erickson. Here's Rosa again. Rosa trying to get something. Bounce off a couple Motown defenders. Out for the moment. Party not able to get to it. Jenkinson. Barry not able to hold on to it off of Dallinger's pass. And now here comes Motown. Quick footwork from Ross. Taken away by Party. And now Baselli. Stopping toward the middle. Rosa. 9, 10, and 11. The shot by 9. No good.
Shot by Matos Mafiore Guilherme.
Keenan lining up for his goal kick. Back around the opposite end. Looks like the shot ratio, 30 shots total, 21 of them taken by the Flames. Ask any hockey team, doesn't matter how many shots they take on, it's how many end up in the back of the net. Goal tied 2-2. Rosa flipping the field, but not far enough.
3 different interdivisional games on New York's regular season schedule, and the Empire have passed the first test tonight with a 20-6
New.
win over the Atlanta Assault. Ryan Oscar joins us.
Paresis taps it to Jenkinson, now here's Sana. Sending that one away, Baselli looking over his shoulder. 2 defenders collide, Williams, Baselli on the ground, and there's a whistle. Baselli covering his face. Looked like as Baselli was looking over his shoulder, Williams and Jennings collided with him. And maybe it was too much for him to handle. Bruno Rosa communicating with that center referee. Looks like there will be a drop ball incoming. Keenan sending this one away. 2 substitutes for the Flames, fresh on the sideline. Number 19, Ali Kamara, and number 20, Chris Salamatu. And in come the 2 players. Matos Guillerme and Dino Feratovic will be out for the Flames. Again, 19 Kamara and 20 Salamatu enter in. Sana, again, giving it his absolute all on that wing defensive position. Linares up and above. Now Rosa. Back across, and here's Erickson with good speed. Back to Jerrickson and off of the face of Emil Jacklevin. Josklinen
Very nice. Now back inside. Looked like it was intended for Kamara. Ball kept in play for the moment. Now on the ground. Salamatu looking to keep it. And now here comes Motown going the other way. Yaklaslanen hits the ground. Now here's Ross. Ross tied up with Salamatu, and there's a whistle. And Erickson looking for an explanation. And it looks like we'll have a free kick for Motown. Ooh. This one away, in toward the middle. Party able to get a leg in front of it. How many times have we heard this before? Rosa going the other way. Now here's Erickson. Cade Erickson. Ahead on it, Rosa again. Rosa with a shot. Keenan with a block. That ball in the air for the moment. Sana. Sana looking up. The shot away. Cade Erickson again. Party on the ground. Keenan able to get to it. Salamatu to Party. Barry, but he can't get around him. That was LaBelle on the defense for Motown. Now here's the throw-in. Small taps. New. Looking for Ross. Can't get there. Erickson the other way. Rosa able to keep it in front of him. Rosa looking for the lead. Rosa's shot caught by Keenan. Linares looking for Ross inside again. Throw in intended for Garnett. Not able to get to Erickson with the back pass. Looking for Salamatu, and now the other way goes Motown. Board and shot. Just right. The Loyola Maryland goalie sends that one away. Party controls it. Gets it outside to Salamatu. Garnett. Jaskalainen. Linares looking for a second. Jumping over the slide tackle by Jenkinson, and Paresis has a handle on it. Paresis. A nice tap by Kamara. The shot winding up. Just left. That was Rosa again. Shots. Yaskov and Dallinger's header. In Eriksson now. Eriksson still fighting for it. Borden got a leg on it. Borden wins the battle. Now Lucas Ross. And that one's sent onto the other field. The throw in by Maximus Jennings into Linares. No whistle blown. Linares frustrated. Kamara from Monroe College. Out to Barry, but intercepted. Deflected out of touch by Bryce LaBelle. 18 minutes left to play. Baselli. Now here's Rosa. Rosa looking for the lead and caught. Great save by Shane Keenan. Another save from Keenan. He has absolutely been a central reason for why this game has been tied for most of its duration. At least here in the second half. The header by Ross. Gives back to the Flames. A touch by Party. Sana goes inside. Kamara getting around Baselli. And there's a whistle blown. And a yellow card. Yellow card is issued. Against Baselli. Excuse me. Foul committed on Baselli. Party inside. Baselli in. Kamara. Baselli. Inside. Can't get there. And now Linares. Linares on the ground. Linares and Party now getting into it. And now Garnett trying to separate him from Baselli. A little bit more now. Eriksson getting into it. Maurice Williams trying to chase Eriksson away. Yellow card was issued to Andre Puente, plays collegiately at Long Island University. Eriksson still talking to an official. And now here comes a substitution. Here in the 76th minute, number 14, Tomas Cavilla. Doing well. In for Garnett. Corner kick. Into the middle. Head can't get onto it. Skvevula. Inside more. Sana laying out. Eriksson racing. Svekula in the area. Rosa. Again there. Again can't get to it. Jennings chasing. Party goes backward. Jenkinson resetting to Sana. Sana inside. The header. Puts it outside the box for the moment. And there's a whistle blown. Goal kick for Keenan. Out across midfield. Party finds Barry. Barry along the far sideline keeps it in play. Barry chasing. Barry on his own. Barry looking for Rosa. He finds Rosa. Rosa on his own against Puente. Corner kick for the Flames. The header from Rosa. Not able to find the net. Finds its way out of play. And another corner kick from Motown. Header from Baselli. Dallinger. The Motown player on the ground. Looks like off of the header from Dallinger. Heads more than likely collided there. Emil Jasklanen. Take a picture of me from this one. No. This one. This one inside. Motown. Look, here's Maurice Williams. And Sana trying to keep it as a throw-in, but looks like it will stay a corner kick. My face.
Motown.
Corner kick inside. Parisas backing up. The header. No good. Jaskleinen. The kick from Parisas. Kamara up. Off the chest of Linares. Gets around the sliding Partey. And Linares able to keep his balance. Falls down now. And Barry helps him up.
No, Barry. Direct free kick for Motown.
Over into the middle. Taken by Baselli. The slight touch to Eriksson. Eriksson moving on his own, gets around Borden. Now Rosa again over the goal.
Offside, indirect free kick.
And into the parking lot, but offsides. Free kick out of play. Close, and then this way, like full face. Borden. Here's Lucas Ross. Ross on the far side. Dowlinger the closest defender. Ross looking, gets around, puts a shot up just right.
Taken by Lucas Ross. For the Flames substitution.
Parisas puts it on the ground. Dowlinger.
DeMays replaces Lorenzo Boselli.
Santamalou to Barry. Barry winding up for the moment. Sana, the recent substitute. DeMays also in. DeMays in the area after that shot. 83rd minute substitution. In for the NCAA champion Lorenzo Boselli. There's one thing the Flames need right now, and that's goals. Timothy DeMay has been great at those, especially last season, leading the Westchester Flames in goals scored, the entire team. Kick away. Eriksson can't get there with the header. Dowlinger keeps it on the air. Party wraps himself up with Svekula.
Foul on Motown.
Sana finally puts it on the ground, and here goes Eriksson. Into the middle. Eriksson charging again, gets around Party, his own teammate, and Svekula as well. Eriksson in. Shot there, but Keenan gets it. Shane Keenan sending that one away. Header by Jenkinson. The header by Sana. The header by Linares. And another smaller header by Elijah Hope in his recent substitute. Throw in. Linares able to get there. Elijah Hope keeps it in play. And now Jasklanen. Nice play by Eriksson. Keeps it away for the moment, but the Flames not out of trouble yet. Barry now. Shaking off Svekula. Kamara going between the legs of Hope. And Kamara flipping the field to Salamatu. 3.5 minutes left in regulation. We'll have stoppage time with you shortly. Barry.
Shot by Barry.
Nothing there. Hope working against Sana. Salamatu working against the captain Linares. Gets it around Salamatu. Salamatu to the middle and the shot just left.
Shot by Christopher Salamatu.
Jenkinson goes up and over, and again, Jasklanen on the ground. Jenkinson also down. Under 2 minutes. And the trainer comes out to tend to Jenkinson. And Jenkinson will step off. And we'll go one number down. 22 in for 23. 22, Noah Holksinger from Iona University. And from midfield, that ball's away. Williams into the middle. Baristas catch. Under a minute now. We'll surely have stoppage time, but Eriksson sending that one away. Keenan off the side of his foot. Keenan not there. Rosa off the deflection. Rosa got around Keenan for the moment, but the ball just right. The corner away. Linares' header away. The header back inside the box. Tapped away. Elijah Hope now running to keep it in play. Hope does. And we're at the end of stoppage time now. Excuse me, the end of regulation. Two minutes of stoppage time.
indicated there'll be a minimum of 2 minutes of stoppage time. 2 minutes.
2 minutes for both these teams to escape. And there's a handball called on Bruno Rosa, number 10. Nice pass there from DeMay. Erickson inside and intercepted. Looks to be Andre Puente. Now further in, here's Linares. Linares for Motown. Linares looking outside. Looks for Yaslin. Calling for a handball of both coaches.
This will be a corner kick for Motown. We're in stoppage time.
Corner kick inside, Dallinger. And now Holksinger, the recent substitute. Gets around Linares for the moment. Now Erickson stopping on a dime. Erickson giving more time, but now finding DeMay. DeMay, the leading goal scorer for the Westchester Flames last season.
Throw in for Westchester Flames.
DeMay gets it into Barry. Now party to Erickson. Erickson shot.
Shot by Erickson.
Wide right and over.
Goal kick for Motown.
Time is dwindling now. Surely not much left. Salamatu. Now Dallinger keeps it in play. Dallinger on the ground now. Will play on. Party gets it inside. Now here's Barry. Barry, the substitute for this game, gives it up to Party. Party shot.
Shot by Party.
Over.
Goal kick.
Would have been a goal kick, but the triple whistles are blown. And that's the end of the game, folks. All the scoring done in the first half today. Your score, Westchester Flames 2, FC Motown 2. Thank you all for joining us on this USL 2 matchup today. The Westchester Flames move to 1-2-2 on the season. FC Motown gets their first tie. 1 win, 4 losses, and a single tie, which we all saw today. Thank you all for joining us. I'm Daniel Lang. Thank you for everything. Thank you for tuning into this USL 2 action. Thank you for spending your evening with us all. And enjoy your night. Thanks, folks.
For over 75 years, we've witnessed moments that will last forever. Records and trophies, firsts and onlys, game-changing innovations. From the heroes we admire to the joy of watching them play. Our history defines us, inspires us, and pushes us into the future. Celebrating 75 years of changing the game.
Don't let anyone tell you there are things we cannot change. We've done hard things before. We'll face hard things again, but we're doing it. We've spent the past 20 years advancing ways to repair heart valves so more people can return to their normal lives. When every second counts during a stroke, we're shaving hours off treatment times to save more people from disability. When some people experienced mysterious COVID symptoms and had nowhere to go, our team created the first center for post-COVID care. And so thousands of people will live, will go back to their kids, their partners, their parents, simply because a whole bunch of people in here keep making medicine better. So if anyone ever tells you there's no other way, don't listen. We find a way.